Tonight someone asked me a question on stage, and I want to share the question and answer with you guys because I've honestly been thinking about it all day. And also I apologize if I sound kind of delirious. I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep in the past 2 days. But last night was my book launch. My book is out in the world as of today. It's already an indie bestseller. I'm feeling so excited. The high dive, link in bio. But someone asked me, as an ambitious person, how I think about both the pressures that come with ambition and the judgment that can often accompany ambition, especially for women. And I do consider myself a very ambitious person, and obviously there are a lot of downsides that come with that. There's often a level of perfectionism and a level of expectation for oneself that can be honestly crushing. Like, I haven't slept at all in the past 2 days because I was so anxious in the lead up to my party of making sure everything was perfect. And then when it went really well, my adrenaline just couldn't fall for hours and hours after the fact. And I'm heading on tour tomorrow morning, so I'm sure that I will continue to not sleep very well for a while. But ultimately, I view ambition as a really wonderful thing in my life, and in many ways the guiding principle of my life. And I think it's because I really view ambition maybe a little differently from the way I think we're taught to view it. I think often we're taught to view ambition in terms of specific metrics or really maximizing success in one aspect of our lives, and really seeing how high we can drive those achievements. Like for a writer, for example, you might say, I want to get a book published, then I want it to be on the New York Times bestseller list, then I want it to sell 1 million copies, then I want it to become a very successful movie. Like, these are often sort of the stages in which we think of ambition. But I really like to think of ambition in terms of its expansiveness. For me, ambition is entirely about the things that I give myself permission to try and the ways in which I invest in my own kind of becoming. To me, the achievement is not any sales number or rank on a list. The achievement is having written a book and believed in yourself enough to put it into the world. To me, the achievement is not becoming perfectly fluent in a language, but giving yourself permission to order in that language when you're traveling to a country because you've been practicing it. Ambition is about reclaiming the right to decide who you're going to be, what you're going to do, and what will define you, and also reserving the right to change your mind about those things. And ambition is as much about the imagination and the practice stage as it is about the final product. And to me, we should be so much more afraid of the things that we don't give ourselves permission to try but want to do than the things that we attempt but don't succeed at. Because the attempt is a success. To me, the real tragedy is the people who spend their lives waiting for someone else to give them permission for something that was possible for them all along.